So is that okay? We can stretch the session for 10 more minutes. So how the recruiting flow will work. We will walk through the slides actually, so that you will get an idea how it is going to work. So see, when you create job requisition, say in Tenant, if you go there you put create job requisition task. When you give that task, let me show you. So this is the task. Create job requisition, very, very important. So we are not going detailing, just an overview. Whatever the position. So, as Shakuntala was telling, created positions when I mean both of you are working for HCM. Whatever the position you created, that should come here in the supervisory organization. However, I will go very much detail into that, not now. And I will give you some important interview questions here. So it will come few important questions. When we were doing it for our organization, I used to create the job requisitions. Under supervisory organization, we used to give the manager's name. See, as if now the position is not created, right? I am telling the step. We are not going anything into till now. We are not going anything detail. That is the reason. First 3, 4 classes will go slowly. When we start job requisition, we will go a little bit speed and it will be easy for you guys. No need to worry. Once you start job requisition slowly again, evergreen job requisition again, external career sites and designing of all the job application substages, review, screening, assessment, one by one. And in between, I will tell you how to create questionnaires where all we can attach those questionnaires. I will show you probably those phases which might tomorrow you can, while presenting the interviews. Also, you can tell this, I have done this, that I will tell you little later. I have planned. So no need to worry. So we will just come back to this time. So once you give clear job requisition task, we will interview details. So once you interview all the details which is required, there will be details like whether it is a spotlight job, all those things. Do not want to go detail in, just the process I want to explain. At the end moment, we will give click. We will click on submit button. So once we click on submit button, job requisition, business process will trigger. What I feel is very important thing. And at the same time you guys will be knowing higher business process also. Like you would have configured higher business processes. Then propose compensation higher, right, some process. So, when it comes to recruitment, what I feel personally is we have to configure, create position business process, job requisition business process. Sometimes interviewer might ask, but in one of the interview, he asked total process for me, each and everything, what you want to do. So which, once we go to detail everything at the end moment, you will get a picture what we are doing. So that he asked me that question. I explained him for 10 to 15 minutes. So this one time only they asked, but however it might be useful. So just I am walking through. So create position business process. We want to create that business process and job requisition process. It will trigger once we click on Submit button. Immediately the job requisition will trigger, and that will give you details. All those things. Then we are going to configure job requisition business process, which will include mandatory step as job posting. I will tell you one example. See when we are configuring hire business process. Propose. Compensation is a sub-process. Right. So in this job requisition business process posting is a sub-process. So we have to add this step mandatorily, even default. We should add this step actually. So posting this BP also will trigger posting BP once it is triggered, hence must be configured before triggering. So, before triggering, we are to this posting BP. It is easy. Couple of steps only, not more than that. So easy. So once that BP is triggered, what will happen? That posting? Hamid was also asking on the URLs, which one? So once it is posted, we can do that posting internally and externally. That option. I will explain you. Not the right moment to show you why. Because when we do those job requisition, when I explain, you guys will be doing it is matter of 1 hour, half an hour. Once you learn, it is pretty easy. After that, you will be doing it easily. And I will explain you to take the internal candidate, and we will send that internal candidate because sometimes what happens in our customer place, which we will be sending few. We have done few test cases, sending some internal candidates and checking. Those I will come back to you. Each and everything I will explain, so we can post the job either internally or externally. So you might be having a question. So if I post a job externally, that site will be there. So it will go on that job will be posted, for example, KPMG. In that career site the job posting which is done. It will be posted there so the candidate, straight away, he can go and apply for the job. What about internal? What about internal? When you post a job, what happens? Do you have any idea? I am not sure. Post a job internally. So when we post a job externally, you guys know how it is going to reflect in the external career sites like, let us say, a few company websites like KPMG or HP, whatever it is, Deloitte, whatever it is. So there, we will prospect and go there, and I can apply for the job requisition. So once he applies, he will become an active candidate. So that yesterday also we expect. So same thing when we post a job internally, how the candidate is going to apply. Do you have any idea? So it would be posted on the organization's website. And if you think that you are fit for the job, you would go ahead and apply for the job, and the next process would be same. You review him, and then you might not screen him, but push him forward to the interview. Okay, you are almost correct, but in Workday terminology, there is a task called for internal jobs. Find jobs report. Find jobs report. So what are the posting you are done? See here, based on the primary location hiring manager, it will come here. So we can search here and get that particular job requisition. So see here, posting it externally, same job, we are posting it internally also. When we post it internally, immediately it will come here. It will come here, and it will reflect here. So important thing is, if internally candidate has to be applying for this job, what has to be done? Any idea? Any inputs? Can you give me? You have an idea. See externally. The candidate is outside. He was not into the system. He will apply for the job. So when internally, he was able to find this IT man, let us say this is an internally job posted. I was able to click this job posting. Let us see. I am not sure whether it is in the. Yeah, it is internal, no. Okay, so for this a candidate has to be applying. Any idea? Internal person has to apply. So how it is going to happen? I think, if I am not wrong, they will have a tab to apply for it through Workday, and they will submit their application.